chores are finally done. Am I taking a break? You better believe her. I'm gonna sit right here and watch JC's Outdoor Fever.
Welcome to another episode of JC Outdoor Fever. Today we're up in Charlevoix and we are looking for some pretty rocks. There are a lot of Petoskey stones, horned coral, and Charlevoix, and other doodads. So that's what I call them, little miscellaneous fossils here and there. This video is my first one with a GoPro under the water, and I'm just searching around. The water's not too bad. It's probably in the 50s. I'm guessing it was a little chilly when you first walked in, maybe 60s. The wind was blowing pretty much all day, and it started calming down. The water's stirred up pretty good, as you can see all the floaties. So there's a few boats, freighter, a few other big boats going by producing some waves. But there's quite a few Petoskey stones. A lot of them I just leave. A few choice ones I just grab and throw them in the bucket for tables. Make a few tables here and there out of them. There's a nice little find. I'm standing about knee-deep water. The water's up quite a ways, so before it was probably a lot easier to get to. There's a few fossils here and there. Can't skip over those. Alright, I was going to tell you guys, before I forget, is I usually use a screen. I usually use a classifier screen, which is a 1/4 inch. They're round, they fit on a 5-gallon bucket. Another beautiful one. There's like mushrooms. You find one, you find many, it seems like. It's just, your eyes get focused on them and you can spot them quite a ways away. So what I do is I put the 1/4 inch screen down and then a little scoop, and I just scoop a bunch of the stuff in there, and then you can stand up and shake the heck out of it and get all the little stuff to go through and search through it. And then usually you can find a lot more Petoskey stones that are 2 or 3 inches down, because most people are just sightseeing, they're not digging. So that is the key to finding the really nice Petoskey stones. Unfortunately, on this trip, I didn't have the screen, but I will end up bringing it for another trip and show you how the classifier works and why, if you're serious about going out there and finding a bunch of them, that's the ticket. You get down a foot or 8 inches or whatever, you're going to find a lot more, because they're not picked over. Otherwise, you have to wait until another storm turns them over and then go out after a storm before a lot of foot traffic goes out. I find a lot of Petoskey stones pretty much all over the state. Gravel pits. We're usually panning for gold in a lot of gravel pits, and the glaciers brought them down. You just find a lot more up here in the northern part of lower Michigan. I've never found Petoskey stone in the UP. I believe that's because the glaciers brought them down in the lower upper Michigan. Up there you find quite a few other varieties of rocks. Oh, in lower Michigan, cute little one. You can find, like I said, with a classifying machine, a little screen there. You can find a lot more underneath all this other riffraff. I try not to walk too fast because it stirs up all this stuff off the bottom. And it starts floating around. It's bad enough there's quite a bit just on its own. And the camera I have just on it's one of the sticks that you use for picking rocks. It extends out like 3 different sections, maybe, or is it 2? Anyways, it extends out, and I took the little scooper off and then have the handle with a camera. Oh, there's a nice little Petoskey stone. And so I just put that down, and you can adjust the camera to view down or out a little ways. So I got it sort of kind of viewing down, not straight out from with the stick. So I like to go in with swimming trunks and maybe put the camera, I'll do a head mount and then zip along maybe a little bit further out. Right, find that boundary line where the rocks are clean, but not where the water is not getting the wave action, because that gets a little grimy out there and it's really hard unless you are flipping them over and see what the underneath looks like. You'd have to do a lot more searching. A lot of false alarms too. Yeah, there's one, not the greatest, but...
Thanks for watching JC Outdoor Fever. Please subscribe. Be sure to check out our Facebook page for exclusive content.
Alright, I wanna go fishing. I'm going fishing.